Hi students, welcome back. In the previous video I explained about that cloud computing architecture is divided into two parts, front end and the back end. The front end is nothing but the client infrastructure, whereas the back end is the cloud itself. So in the back end, everything, the cloud computing architecture is complete information will be present at the back end only. Okay, now let's see the basic concept of this cloud computing architecture. So there are certain services and models working behind the scene, making the cloud computing feasible and accessible to the end users. So we already said that it is having some certain services and models which are working behind the scene, that is a back end, making the cloud computing feasible, accessible to end users. So now let's see what are the services and what are the models working behind the scene of the cloud computing. So at the back end, what are the services and what are the models that are used to access the cloud computing features feasible to end users. So these are the following are the working models for cloud computing, that is the deployment models and the service models. So the cloud computing architecture is having some different working models. So the main two working models are the deployment models and the service models. Now let us see about this deployment models first. A deployment model, it defines the type of access to cloud. It's saying that it defines the one type of access to the cloud. We are accessing the cloud. How you are going to access the cloud? How the cloud is located, and how we can access the cloud. So different permissions will be there on the to access the data. So cloud can have any of these four type of access. So there are four types of access will be there. So in the deployment model, a cloud can be accessed any of the four types. So whether it is a public, private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud. So there are total four types of access of the cloud. So the users can access the cloud by using different clouds. So public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud and community cloud. So let me explain what exactly these deployment models and these four types of clouds are used to access the cloud by the users. Okay. Let's see the first thing, that is a public cloud. Public. So the name itself is indicating that we are the public. Those who are having the internet, they can access the data from the cloud. So it allows the system and services to be easily accessible to the general public. The definition of public cloud is it allows the systems and services to be easily accessible to the general public. So just like if you want to download any software, how you are going to download? Suppose if it is a free download, means the public can be accessed, anyone can access, or else if you want you can pay and download also. So the thing which are appeared to the user to access, to download, to use by any of the users without any restrictions, that is comes under the public cloud. Means some information will be placed on the public cloud. So different IT organizations are placing their information which they want to show to the public, which they are providing services to the public, they will place on the public cloud so that anyone can access. So it allows the system and services to be easily accessible to the general public. The examples, let's take Google, Amazon and Microsoft offers cloud services via internet to the public. So the Google is providing some search engines, the Google apps. Okay, so there you can download whatever the software you want, apps you want. Okay, so any person can download. And the Amazon and the Microsoft. So these are all offering the cloud services via internet to the public. So here you can see the different users are there. User A, user B, user C, different users are there. These different users are accessing the public cloud. So this is the public cloud. So this complete whatever that we placed on the public cloud, that will be operated by the administrator. This is a third party. Let us take the administrator here as a third party. The different organizations are appointed one third party person, administrator. He is going to monitor all this public information. So what type of data that users can access the public? The compute services, messaging services, apps, application services, platform services, storage services, everything they can access whoever want. Okay, so there is no restriction. They can access directly. If they want to access some storage devices, okay, they can purchase on the cloud, or they can if you take the Gmail, they are having the free space like 15 GB. They can store the data on the cloud. And the platform services, different platforms, operating systems, you can download, and you can download from different applications. Different softwares can easily download it from the cloud, okay, without restrictions. And application services and messaging services, compute services, everything will be provided publicly. Any user can access. So this is a public cloud. Let us see the benefits of public cloud. What are the benefits that are present in the public cloud? So the first benefit is the cost effective. Why we are saying this, the public cloud is a cost effective? It's not having different people are accessing the data, but it is cost effective because the public cloud shares same resources with large number of customers. Shares same resources to large number of customers. So whenever it is sharing the same resources to large number of customers, okay, it turns out inexpensive because same data we are providing to different people. That is a cost effective. Okay, whenever I place some information on the Google, okay, if you want to search something, different people are searching the same information. They can getting the same data. Okay, so I'm placing only one information. Suppose I am the Google organizer. I stored some information regarding some definition. Okay, so the definition I had written and stored in the Google. Okay, so the different people are accessing that same definition. They want to see the definition. So that is a cost effective. Public cloud shares same resources with the large number of customers, which turns into inexpensive. And coming to reliability, how can I say my public cloud is reliability? The public cloud employs large number of resources from different locations. If any of the resource fails, public cloud can employ another one. So whenever one system is failed, it goes to another thing. That is, the reliability is there. Okay, so suppose if you want to search something on the Google, okay, whenever you are trying to retrieve some data, suppose the server is not supported to you, you will go to another link. Okay, so that is a reliability will be there, that is provided by the public cloud. It is giving more chances to you to access the data. The public cloud employs large number of resources from different locations. If any of the resource fails, public cloud can employ another one. Next, coming to the flexibility. How you can say this public cloud is flexibility? Because it can integrate with private cloud, which gives the customers a flexible approach. So public cloud integrated, it can integrate smoothly with private. So whenever it is smoothly integrate with the private cloud, obviously, which gives the customers a flexible approach. Now coming to the location independence. How can you say this public cloud is supporting the location independence? Because the public cloud services are delivered throughout the internet, ensuring location independency. Provides throughout internet. Whenever it is providing throughout the internet, it ensuring location independence. And coming to the utility style costing. What do you mean by this utility style costing? Actually, the public cloud is also based on pay-per-use. If you want, you can freely, if you are having the feature like free download, you can download. Otherwise, you can pay and use. Anyone can pay and use. So the utility style costing means pay-per use. So it is based on pay-per-use model and resources are accessible whenever the customer needs them. And the last benefit was the high scalability. How we can say this public cloud is high scalability? Here the cloud resources are made available on demand from a pool of resources. That is, they can be scaled up or down according to the requirements. So these are all the benefits and the advantages of the public cloud, and some more disadvantages also there here in public cloud. So what are the disadvantages? The main disadvantage of public cloud is low security and less customizable. Obviously it is low secure because so many people are accessing the same information, and not only that, it will be available, the data information available on public. So here the high level security does not ensure, we can't ensure the high level security. So that's why the public cloud is low secure and less customizable. You can't customize frequently, it is less customizable. So this is about the public cloud. Thank you.